Hey guys, welcome back to week 3 of my 31 days of Halloween movie marathon. So this week I'm going to go through, the movies I'm going to be watching this week. Just like the last 2 weeks, I really want to know what you think of the movies that I chose, as well as what you might be watching for this week. That sort of thing. If you watch, movies during Halloween, whatever it might be. We'll discuss below and let me know. But this week we are starting off with The Burbs by Joe Dante, directed, starring Tom Hanks, Corey Feldman, and Carrie Fisher. I love this movie. I actually just saw this movie for the first time about maybe a year ago. I don't know if it's even been that long. Really liked it. Joe Dante, how can you go wrong with Joe Dante as a director? Gremlins, Howling, you name it, Matinee, The Burbs, all good stuff. We're going to kick the week off with The Burbs. Not too much, it's comedy, horror comedy, I would say. Funny movie, though. I really like that one. And then next is one of my favorites, probably within my top 20 favorite movies of all time, Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. Love this movie. I was a huge fan of Tales from the Crypt growing up, as a lot of people my age are, 35 years old. So a lot of people growing up in the late 80s, throughout the 90s, Tales from the Crypt was great. Everyone wanted to watch that. Crypt Keeper was awesome. Right here, Mr. Crypt Keeper. Really love this movie, so when it came out, it was awesome. My wife really loves this movie too. She loves Billy Zane. There's the original cover there. But Billy Zane is amazing in this movie. William Sadler is awesome. As you also know, as Death from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Mrs. Will Smith, she's awesome in this too. Great cast. CCH Pounder, awesome woman. I love her work. So Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. We're going to be watching that on the second day of the week there. And then on Wednesday, we will be watching Stakeland with Dominic D'Amici and Danielle Harris. Never seen this, so this will be a first-time watch for me and my wife. I heard a lot of good things about it. They say it's probably one of the best vampire movies that are out there. So kind of really excited to check this out. I really like Dominic D'Amici in Late Phases, which is a werewolf movie. So he was in a vampire movie and a werewolf movie. But it's probably one of the best werewolf movies I've ever watched. A fantastic story. The creatures could use some work, but otherwise, it was a great werewolf movie. So I really liked him in that. He did really, really good. So to see him in a vampire movie is a badass, it looks like. I can't wait. So first time watch for me and my wife, so Stakeland. So that was Wednesday. So Thursday, I don't have a box for it because I am going to be watching it in the theater. That Thursday night, like I was saying, this Thursday we're going to be watching Halloween 2018 in the theater. We're for sure not missing out on that. I can't wait to see it. Jamie Lee Curtis is back. Technically, we can call it Halloween H40. Because they did the same thing 20 years ago. It's crazy. It's been 20 years. So I can't wait to see how that goes, especially with what's his name writing the movie. God, I can't remember his name. It's drawing a blank right now. Funny dude. You know what I'm talking about. The guy that's in all the Franco and James Franco and what's his name's movies. God, I can't remember names right now. This guy right here. Damn it. Danny McBride. There you go. This was on the shelf right next to me, so good thing I saw it. Danny McBride. See how he does because he co-wrote it. He's in the movie too, so I'm really excited for that. Halloween is my second favorite. Well, it's hard because Friday the 13th is my favorite franchise, and then it's kind of a toss-up between Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street, depending on my mood. But Halloween is the very first movie, is my favorite movie of all time. Favorite movie, horror movie of all time, I should say. And since they're cutting out all the sequels and just the first one was the only one that happened, and this is part 2 of that, I'm interested to see what they do. I don't like the jumping the timelines and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. So that'll be Thursday, so Halloween 2018. All right, Friday night we're gonna watch The Gate. Love, love, love this movie. I watched this when I was a kid. I was probably like 5, 6 years old. Little creature scared the hell out of me, but I loved it. Wife's never seen, so this will be a first time watch for her. I've seen this hundreds of times. I'm glad it's finally out on Blu-ray with from the Vestron Collector Series. So it's little creatures, kids, heavy metal. What could go wrong? Saturday night, we're going to watch 13 Ghosts. I know this is a remake. This is from 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. Hasn't had a Blu-ray release yet, so I still have the DVD, which I hate DVDs. It's Blu-ray or nothing usually for me, but we still have to have this one because I really like this movie. My wife loves this movie, so we'll be watching 13 Ghosts. That was on Saturday, right? Yeah, I drew a blank there. And Sunday night, we're going to watch Stephen King's It, the new one. The reimagining. It's not a remake, reimagining, because it was a book. Loved this when I saw it in the theater. Creepy as fuck. A couple of moments really gave me the chills. As much as I love the 90s miniseries, I think this one takes the cake, man. Tim Curry was awesome, but I don't know. This Pennywise is pretty creepy, man. So we're going to watch It. I can't wait for Chapter 2 to come out next year. So can't wait for that. But there we go. So there we go, guys. That's the week. I realized this year starts off on Monday. The first was a Monday. So every Monday is when the week starts for us. So Sunday night is the last night of the week. I'll be doing 5 videos, I realize, because there's 5 Mondays in October, and that'll get us through the rest of the month for Halloween. But yeah, so here's video 3. I will be back with video 4 next Monday. I'll let you know what I'll be watching for that week. Thanks again for watching. If you give me feedback for videos 1, 2, and 3, let me know how you liked them. Comment below, tell me what you're watching, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.